Too late.
Meyer, thank you so much for joining us. It's the one thing you get your ass all tight about, huh?
Well, I don't have much to the show, so I have to get in there when I can.
All right, you want to start it over? We'll do it again.
No.
Hello.
Bill knows.
Hello, and welcome back to the True Crime Comedy Podcast, Murderess Podcast. I am your host, Sidney Smith, with my co-host,
Jamie Kamaya.
Thank you so much for joining us on this podcast. For those of you who've never listened before, we take a look at real-life murders committed by women. But before we get started, let me mention a few things to you all. Please, if you could, go onto Apple Podcasts. If that is what you're listening to us on, give us 5 stars, and we would really appreciate that shit. So go ahead and give us those 5 stars and leave us a nice review. That would be awesome as well. Also, we got some other things going on, so keep your eyes out with the Patreon and so on and so forth. So got some new merch coming, but there is some merch now. We would love for you to go check it out by going to our website, murderesspodcast.com, picking yourself up a How Are You t-shirt, and I've got a couple other things on there. So
How are you?
How are you? So that would be great.
I should have said that about 2 minutes ago.
And you should have.
Didn't get a chance.
You did not. But shout out to our patrons on our Patreon already. We appreciate you guys. You help us keep the lights on and keep the show rocking and rolling. Does not mean we could not use more. Not going to be someone who wants to sit here and say, hey, join the Patreon over and over and over. But hey, join the damn Patreon. We would love it. We would appreciate it. It would help us out. So thank you very much.
And then you can leave any review you want.
No, you cannot. We still want a nice review. We will hope if you were on the Patreon as a Patreon member, you will leave a nice review on Apple Podcasts. But also share it with whomever. Also follow us. Follow the podcast. I think that's what they're doing now, following instead of subscribing. I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah, Apple's a follow now.
Yeah, on those platforms. But we're on iHeart, obviously, because some of you and a lot of you listen to us there. But go ahead and share an episode. So we're back with you 2 weeks later, because last week we ran a rerun.
We needed a mental break.
We took a mental health day, and we ran one of our favorites, which was the Catherine Knight episode.
Oh, yeah, it was a good one. We could almost do it again live someday. Not soon, but
yeah. The Catherine Knight one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely. It was so good. It's still to this day my favorite one. Episode 2 is still my favorite episode.
I like the one with the nickels, where the girl had the bag of nickels.
Oh, that was
that her dad stole from the bus.
Like the way she had scoliosis from carrying enough nickels in her pocket.
You walk crooked.
Before we get into any more of our conversation, I do want to throw a shout out to a couple of people who I'm assuming they're new listeners, or maybe they're old listeners who decided finally that we deserve their praise. I don't care how it happened, but thank you very much to Kristen and Jerry for dropping us our 2 latest reviews on Apple Podcasts. We appreciate the hell out of you. And because you did that, we hope you have an extra special.
Hope your turkey's great.
Oh, man. I hope you get an extra helping of that canned cranberry sauce.
Oh, yeah. I
man.
hope there's no pine nuts in your stuffing.
That is the best cranberry sauce, by the way. I don't give a shit what anyone says.
Came with the ridges.
Oh, man, that's the best.
I may have eaten that with a spoon before, right out of the can.
Who hasn't? That cranberry sauce is better than any. I don't care if your grandmother climbs the mountains of Appalachia to get the cranberries straight off a tree and makes it fresh with her own hands. I don't care.
She can stomp with her feet.
It doesn't
don't care.
Jesus could kiss the cranberries before she uses them. That Ocean Spray cranberry sauce, fresh out the can, the way it slides out like dog food, and does not bother you at all.
Probably the same nutritional value.
It is the greatest. Mom, you cheating me on my slice of cranberry sauce. It's a little too thin. So that is the best.
That was always the first thing gone when I was growing up. We'd have that at dinner once in a while. The first thing gone.
You eat it like it's dessert.
Yeah, absolutely.
You eat it like it's fucking dessert.
Oh, just slide down your throat.
Oh man, it's so good. The only thing that's almost as good when I used to be a kid was the dessert and in a TV dinner, which I can't stand TV dinners now. But when you're a kid, it's very cool to eat a TV dinner.
Oh yeah, like that brownie that cooks like 10 times faster than the rest of the meal.
Yeah, you choke down that Salisbury steak to get to that, that TV dinner.
It's bubbling hot. You get the mashed potatoes still got frozen chunks in it.
It did. Dude, that was the first time you ever thought, these are homemade mashed potatoes. No, these are just partially cooked frozen potatoes.
Oh, those are from the box.
Little fucker, you don't know about that. But yeah, again, to Kristen and Jerry, shout out to you guys. Thank you very much for giving us our latest reviews on podcasts. It does help. And that's why we do really push the reviews, folks, is because it does help our podcast climb up the ladder in Apple. So that's why we really push that. So thank you guys very much.
In the
one more time.
iPod world, we are something.
Somebody somewhere enjoys the sound of us.
Do you think anyone has ever listened to us on just an iPod? Just not a phone, just an iPod.
If you still own an iPod, send us a picture of yourself holding your iPod. Go to murderesspodcast.com and you can leave us messages there. Show us, take a picture of yourself and leave us. Just
leave that message with your iPod.
Put the iPod like right next to your face, like kids used to do with the Kraft macaroni and cheese box. You just smile with it. Yeah, just do that. No one's listening to it.
That thing's in like the Smithsonian now, probably.
The iPod,
the original iPod.
It is crazy when you look at the iPod with the way it changed everything and how quickly Apple went from iPod to the iPhone.
Yeah, that's what was I think it was missing.
Right. That I'm just saying, look how quick it was. It didn't take any time. You know, Apple, Steve Jobs, Tim Cook now, those guys are always 2-3 steps ahead of whatever they're already releasing. And so it's just amazing when you look at the time. Because normally when you see something new hit the market, it's almost 10, 15, 20 years, something like that, before you see the next evolution, the next big evolution of it. But I feel like you went from iPod to iPhone and
there hasn't been an evolution since then.
You have. It hasn't. It hasn't. And I think I'm getting ready to get an iPhone. So I think I'm getting rid of Android.
Oh my God. But the Android is so like you could literally be at a gas station and find a homeless person charging their phone outside. And you could go up to him and be like, dude, $2, can I charge my phone? And they got you.
Are you saying with the Android phone you can do that?
Yes, that's actually what I call homeless people now because you can't say that anymore. So I call them Android users.
Wait a minute. Who says you can't call them homeless people?
No, that's an offensive term now.
To whom?
To homeless people.
Oh,
in their feelings, they get hurt. So I call them Android users.
I hope I meet the homeless man who will tell me that of all the things he has going on in his life, that's wrong. This is the biggest issue.
He'll correct you.
So what's the
housing displaced?
Shut up! Shut up! And you just made that up.
Yeah, I did.
Housing displaced.
It could be. That's the type of lingo jargon they use.
No, this is the kind of shit you're not supposed to talk about during Thanksgiving week, man. You can't make fun of the homeless people doing.
I'm not making fun of them. I'm showing respect.
That's not showing respect. You made a whole joke about it.
I was not joking. I was just letting you know if you're ever in a pickle and your charger doesn't work, go downtown Phoenix, find a Circle K or a QT, and you can charge your phone.
First of all, when I'm downtown, the last place I want to stop at is at a QT or a Circle K in downtown Phoenix. And I'm from Detroit, and so there's not much that I worry about. One of the few things I worry about in Phoenix is stopping at a QT or a Circle K downtown Phoenix at 2 o'clock in the morning. That ain't happening.
The Circle Ks are worse. I mean, yeah, they're worse than QTs.
I'm going to tell you what's worse is getting out and not knowing if the homeless dude who's hanging out or the homeless dude who's pretending to be a security guard is one of these motherfuckers is going to rob you, stab you. You don't know.
Oh, I go in there's one I go into. I won't say the location, but it's in downtown Phoenix. And every time I go in there, it's a good place for you to use a restroom at the Circle K.
Yeah.
And I go in there and there's somebody stealing like over in the suites, like the muffins and like hostess things. There's somebody over there acting, looking like they're going to buy it. And every time they have it in their hand, they kind of look like they're fluffing their shirt and throw it right in the back left pocket every time.
The same guy?
No, different people, but they have the same technique.
You know, it's drug addicts down there stealing honey buns. That's what
of course it is. The sugar, I guess, kind of mimics the meth.
But fuck that. You should be pointing them out, man, because that's raising my gas prices.
Yeah, it could be.
For every honey bun that's snatched.
It's definitely raising your honey bun prices.
You know what? I used to love honey buns and shit like that. I don't really eat that shit anymore, but...
Did you ever have a moon pie?
Back in the day.
Those are disgusting.
Oh, fuck you. Moon pies were delicious.
No, I like the coffee crumb cakes. Those are my favorite.
Wait a minute. A man who I've never seen turn down anything. The moon pie?
I will turn down a moon pie.
Oh, that's what's going to be in this house.
I would eat an apple over a moon pie.
That's what's going to be in this house going forward, moon pies, when you come over. Because I'm taking on this scientific experiment. And I say if I take all the Pop-Tarts out of my house, Jamie will become a moon pie fan.
Well, you'll be doing this on your own.
Nah. He's not coming to do the podcast.
I mean, I'm not saying maybe I'll nibble at like the shell. It's the cream I don't like.
All right.
So if I get out a knife and scrape that marshmallow you love.
You doing a lot of work for someone just to eat some shit. Just don't eat it. Just don't eat it.
Just give me the apple.
Anybody out there who's ever had a moon pie knows what I'm saying. That's a lot of work to eat something you really don't want to eat.
Yeah. Do they even make those anymore?
I don't know. I haven't eaten any of that stuff in a while, man. I haven't eaten any of it in a while. But I still say, though, going back to what we were saying, when you stop at a Circle K at 2 o'clock in the morning downtown Phoenix, the homeless dude who they hired as a security guard is just as dangerous as the homeless guy hanging out by the door asking you for change.
Well, the price is probably going to go up to charge your phone at that time of day.
I'm not asking
Try
a
to
homeless
catch me at like 5 in the afternoon.
I don't asking a homeless dude that uses charges so I can get robbed.
But you can because you have an Android.
I mean, look, quit shit. You just trying to shit on my phone. Don't be shitting on Android. It's not. The only reason I'm switching over, I believe I'm going to switch over, is because I'm Apple everything else now for the most part. So it just makes sense, I think.
You fought it, and then here you are coming to the dark side.
I did fight it, and for people you may hear us drinking here while we're doing the podcast.
I had beers today.
Yeah, I had a bunch of Stellas in the fridge, and I said, "Yo, you want some Stellas?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "You might get me one." He said, "Sure." He comes back with 2 for each of us. He said, "Well, so we don't have to make the trip back."
Am I not a friend or am I not a friend?
I mean, I think you're a guy who thinks he's going to drink 3 Stellas.
I was just saying, if I get to it before you do.
Right. Absolutely. You have no problem with that. Thank you guys again for listening to us. Hey, Jay. So Staples Center is now crypto.com.
Crypto.com, Arena Center, something like that. I just know it's crypto.com.
And I want our folks out there to know, I want all of our accomplices to know that you are a crypto king, and I don't want to say what you got, but you pulled out your phone and showed it to me because you said, I don't even know why I'm going to work tomorrow. And you showed me your wealth, and I'm going to say
the tens of coins that I have.
Pretty unimpressed with what you showed me.
Well, I got Doge. You know what? Crypto.com.
Okay.
I had Dogecoin, and I bought it on the Crypto.com site.
Okay.
And then when Doge started tanking, I tried to transfer it out. All I did was transfer it over to Crypto.com shares.
I'm sorry, guys.
So I left it there like $25 worth, and I saw it spiking, and I had no idea why. That's why I went online and found out about the arena.
Yeah.
And that $25 is now $311.
Ching.
Right?
Said not your wallet. So yeah, it's nice.
I can cash it out right now.
You could, yeah.
I would have to pay tax on all that income, but
you said you would now?
I'd have to pay tax.
Would
on
they
all
take
that
about
income.
30% on that?
Oh, I don't know. But they're not getting it. I'll take it out when I'm old and the tax rate's better.
So I will say this about crypto, and then you got a story about it, I think, right? Was that the story?
No, that was the story.
Oh, okay. That was pretty
awesome.
Yeah, that was terrible. So,
it was free money. I got it by accident.
But crypto.com, it just kind of snuck on me because I was watching ESPN and they said Staples Center is renaming and to crypto.com. And I was like, man, oh man, crypto's here to stay, I guess.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, the UFC fight, and I don't know how many UFCs they've been doing this for, but on a pretty big pay-per-view, every fighter now has to wear whatever the sponsor is, and they all came out in Crypto.com shirts.
That's crazy. It is absolutely. What was Staples Center before? What was it before? The Forum.
The Forum.
That's what it was. It was the Forum. Now Staples Center, or was Staples Center, now was that. All right, so you said you had a story. You shared it. It was short. Anticlimactic. I had no idea there was even a story. I just thought that was you just talking.
You just reek of jealousy of my crypto.
What?
You reek of jealousy.
Like I can't get crypto? I can buy crypto.
No, not at the rate I got it at.
Look, man.
You're going to pay 12 times what I paid.
12. Why would I pay 12 times what you pay?
Because I bought it at 7 cents a share.
Okay. So then
88 cents, brother.
Oh, wow. I better stay out of it. A little rich for my blood. 88 cents to me.
I'm just saying that's about a 1,300% turnover.
I wish Arizona was that state where I could take these beer bottles back for 10 cents now.
Yeah, they're a nickel in Mass.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, man. We get 10 cents.
We used to get like 10 cents for like the 2-liter bottles.
Yeah.
But then those went down to a nickel too.
Hey, I want to let people out there know who listen to us for the murders and hate our banter say, I don't know what your problem is. All right. We've been getting a lot of love about our banter.
And we're a joy to listen to.
Oh, aren't we?
I mean, I am.
I have a better voice.
You have a silky voice.
I do.
I have a fun voice.
Ooh, that's what makes us good. We're coming. We're like the odd couple.
Right. Yeah. Extremely odd.
It's very, very much so. All right. So, but before we get into the murder, a couple other things I wanted to hit. I showed you the video. And for people out there who are friends of mine on IG, of me specifically, not just the podcast, Sidney Smith Creative, CRE, number 8 TIV. You can find a video I put up of this student trying to battle with this teacher, man.
Yeah. It's I can't believe that woman showed composure like I can't comprehend.
It was amazing, man. And I said it to you, and you agreed because I think you said something similar. I said I'd be in jail.
Yes, I would have left in a car. It'd be my last day as a teacher, and I would have left in a cop car.
And the child who was recording it, I couldn't have done anything but plead guilty because he would have had it all. Me choking this girl with a telephone cord
with her own hair.
This would have been it, man. The kids today, and my wife is a teacher. Excuse me, she's in the school district at the office now, but 15 years as a teacher. And some of the stories, actually, she was sharing a couple with us before we went live tonight, or before we started recording anyway. The things that these kids, I just don't understand how they get away with it anymore, or why these kids act out the way they act out.
Well, she called her mother, so she clearly thought she had a friend at home that would buy into her bullshit.
Yeah.
She slapped a teacher on the arm, right?
She did, and that'd have been it for her.
Yeah, well, a girl should get expelled at the very least.
You get ready to see Jesus.
If you had to guess, she would be like an 8th grader?
She looked like she was 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah.
She looked pretty tall, and she looked like she was taller than the teacher. But I just can't. I'm very old school. Like, I still believe in switches and shit like that. I don't have some of the best times I've had is watching parents whip their kids' ass. That's good.
Anyone who deserves it. That's
well, of course, man. I'm not talking about beating your child because you're an alcoholic abuser. I'm talking you're having that child who talks back or showing their ass when you got company or whatever, and you putting your foot in that ass.
That girl just looked like someone who's going to grow up and drown kids in a bathtub.
Well, I don't know about that. That's a little extreme.
That's what she looks like.
I thought she looked like she's going to grow up and be someone who,
she had that sweater.
Asked me if I got coupons or something at the grocery store. I thought maybe, but
can you watch my cat?
But I do, man. I'm old school. I still believe in parents kicking the kid's ass. I don't have a problem with it. And that girl, and you're right, she picked up the phone to call her mother like she knew felt like she had an ally. And then she said, didn't she call the teacher a bitch or something?
Oh, yeah.
And said she's black. Like that was a problem for her.
I see that thing, and I almost think it's staged. I almost want it to be staged as like a social experiment rather than someone is actually that pathetic. But I think that she really is that pathetic.
Yeah, but these kids are just horrible today. And it's not all of their fault. I mean, they have this. I think they have terrible kids. You got to have 9 times out of 10. You have to have terrible parents.
Yeah, no, that shit. If that shit flies at school, it flies at home.
Absolutely. But yeah, so just want to shout that out all here right now. That if you got kids out there, maybe put them in the head like every once in a while.
Yeah, just give them a fresh one.
Jack was over here last week. Very, very polite kid, young man. He's always been a polite kid.
Yeah, he's 14. He's a goof boy. He does 14-year-old things. But
I came out after we got done recording. He had his feet up on my couch, but he saw me coming around that corner. He took him down, put him on the floor.
So
like
he knows,
like I'm blind. But I ain't saying anything to him. I just looked at him.
It was a respectful effort.
It was like, motherfucker, I saw your big feet on my couch, right? What are you talking about? It was fine. And I had beat him up enough after he told me that all black people have curly hair. So that was enough. Going to see Bert Kreischer.
Oh, nice. He's awesome.
I haven't seen him live, so I'm interested to go in to see this show. Check it out. Going with a good friend of mine, Casey Courier, who, if you're a comic here in the scene, you know exactly who Casey is. He used to run the clubs here, Stand Up Live, Tempe Improv, CB Live. He's moved on now to open up his own spot out in San Diego. I think the doors are gonna crack open in March.
Oh,
so happy for him there. But yeah, man, we haven't hung out in a while, so. The wife hit me up. She had a friend who was looking to get rid of him and asked if I knew anybody. And I said, oh, I might want him. Let me hit up Case. And he said, yeah, I'm down. So we got him. So looking forward to checking out Bert.
So Casey was coming here anyways? He's making the trip because of that?
Bert, Casey lives here still.
Oh, I thought he lived out there.
No, he still lives here.
Oh.
Yeah, he still lives here. So we're going to go check him out down at Celebrity. So it should be good. The one reason I want to check out Bert, one, I think he's funny. I think he's a super gregarious guy from what I see and from what I hear. But Casey used to always talk about Bert when he would come to town. They had to give almost every ticket away for years. Like nobody wanted to see Bert. But now the guy is selling out arenas around the country. It can, not to say that it always does in comedy, but it can happen just that fast.
It can happen to anyone. That's crazy that they would continue to bring him in if they had to as they say, paper the room.
Why? They paper the room a lot for a lot of comics who come in. They, that's why the drinks and the food cost so much. For people out there who don't know, that's where the clubs are making their money, the real money at. That's why a beer costs you $7 and a bowl of chips costs you.
That beer that costs them 60 cents.
Right.
I don't know what it costs them, but it's a lot less than $7.
Yeah, I don't know what it costs exactly, but it is at $7. so, but that's why everything is so expensive at a comedy club, because that's where they're making the money, because they do. And this is no big secret. Everyone knows that when you go down, if you buy a ticket, you sign up for their comedy deals, you will get several emails every month for free tickets for a show.
Just to get you in there to buy the beers.
That's it. And that's all it's about.
Speaking of, I'm on beer number 2.
Yeah, you are. Go ahead and crack that right there into the microphone. Let the people know what kind of problem you got. Oh, man, look at this guy. Oh, okay.
My problem is I'm drinking a green bottle beer.
No one told you that you had to drink it. I offered you to style it. You're like, ooh, beer.
Well, it's still a free beer.
It is. I had a bunch from the fight the other night I had here. I had a few people over, and you were at a wedding before you start bitching.
Which fight was this?
It was a Terrence Crawford fight. It's a boxing.
Oh, did he win or lose?
He won. He TKO in the 10th round.
Oh, yeah. I remember when he fought Jose Benavidez Jr.
Mm-hmm.
I've met a few times.
Beat him to a pulp.
Yeah. Benavidez had got shot in the leg 6 months before that. He should not even have been in the ring.
That ain't why he got beat up, though.
Well, maybe so. I get Crawford's like pound for pound right around the top. Right?
Yeah. That guy's he's a bad dude. Porter put him through his paces, but let's not get down that way. I mean, I'll talk about anything on here. Boxing's probably not it, because most of our audience is female, and I don't know a lot of females who care about boxing.
Well, we got to get them on board.
At
least UFC.
I've been around for a long time. I'm not into getting women on board of things that they don't want to be on board of.
Fine.
The only thing that happens is now I got to make a deal to be on board of something of theirs.
Send it over. Sign me up.
No, okay, move on. Have you crocheting by the end of the fucking month?
It's a skill.
So check it out, Bert Kreischer. Looking forward to that. Should be a good time. All right, you ready to get into this murder, man?
Yeah, let's do
it. You sound very, very amped up for it.
Okay, that's not her.
No, it's not her.
Are you gonna start reading the wrong one again?
Shut up. Stop bringing up oh shit all the time. That's why we can't come together as a people.
Yeah, make that bigger so I can proofread your work here.
You ready? You got that, old man? Can you see that all right?
Yeah, I can see that.
On this week's episode of Murderess Podcast, we look at a total group effort to kill, led by a pretty shitty person, is Lori Vallow Daybell. Hey, man.
Lori.
Hey, you know what? That's the kind of, I always like the name Lori. I hate that it's on whoever this woman turns out to be.
Oh, I was a fan of the name Daybell.
I've never heard it till today. Lori Ryan Daybell, also referred to as Lori Vallow Daybell, was born Lori Noreen. Wait a minute. How many names does this bitch got? Lori Noreen. I have an aunt Noreen. Lori Noreen Cox on June 26, 1973 in San Bernardino, California. In 1992, at the age of 19, she married her high school boyfriend, Nelson Yanes, but the marriage ended in divorce shortly afterwards.
That's not how I'd say that.
Would you say Yanes?
Yanes.
Hey, man,
you applied the rules of English to that name, so I can't fault you for it, but I'm gonna go with Giannis.
Wait a minute. Who are you? What is judge executioner over here?
Giannis makes more sense than
I
Yanes.
know, but you said it.
It's a hard A.
I can't fault you on it. What are you?
You're trying your best.
Take your robe off over here, Judge Judy. I can't fault you on it. At the age of 22, she married 23-year-old Wimp Laganya. I'm right. I'm rolling through all of them before you say anything.
You got me again.
Good. Choke, bitch. Choke. At the age of 22, she married
green bottle beer.
She married 23-year-old William in Travis County, Georgia, in Travis County, Texas, on October 22nd, 1995. She and him
that's not what it says.
Had a son, Kobe, in 1996 before divorcing on February 25th, 1998. What does it say then, sir?
You
don't know what it says either.
I just said it perfectly.
You did not. So within 6 years, this woman has been married twice and has a son, has at least one son. So or 7 years, I should say.
And 12 names.
Actually, but I'm doing my math all wrong here. I apologize. Oh, no, I was right. 6 years. So 92 to 98. Yeah. So she got divorced in 98. In 2001, Lori Lori married Joseph Anthony Ryan Jr.
Oh, nice and easy, that one.
Oh, smooth. We call him George over it.
Jarger.
That's what we call him, Georgia.
Jarger.
Where's Georgia at?
Jar.
Lori named Joseph Anthony. Mary, I keep saying name. I'm like 3 sips into this style over here. And I'm taking
you're not getting that second beer. You're done.
See, I told you brought 4 here expecting to drink 3. So Lori married Joseph Anthony Ryan Jr., who legally adopted Colby. The couple's biological daughter, Tylee, was born in 2002. Ryan filed for divorce on August 13, 2004, and was finalized on May 18, 2005.
That's about the amount of time it takes for divorce.
Jesus, 3 marriages in 13 years, bro.
That's technically she's a serial marrier.
Wait a minute now. I don't think that's.
I'm sorry, let me say it. She's a serial namer.
I don't think either one of those things is a real thing. In 2007, Ryan was attacked by Lori's brother, Alexander Lamar Alex Cox.
Whoa.
Based on allegations, Ryan had been abusive to Lori and the children. Cox tasered Ryan and threatened to murder him. He pled guilty and was sentenced to 90 days in jail, which he served in Austin, Texas.
90 days for tasering someone and tell them you're going to kill him?
It's Texas. Yeah. That's a Sunday. Just a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
They don't give you a lot of time for that.
They'll open up court on Sunday if it means an execution.
Cox, who changed his surname, they probably gave him an application to become to kill people. Cox, who changed his surname to Pestinus. You heard me. The surname
Pestainius.
of his Pestainius. The surname of his wife died on December 12, 2019.
He took his wife's name?
Biatch. Ultimately, you could have burped right into the mic tonight.
I tried.
Yeah, no, just disrespect this man. He took his wife's last name. Fuck this guy.
I worked with a woman like that. Her husband took her name because his last name was Snowball.
Look, man, this is when I hear about shit like this, and I forgive me, folks, but when I hear about bitch shit like this, I turn Italian. Fuck this guy. You know?
Oh, fuck him.
Fuck this guy. Ultimately, his death was attributed to blood clots and high blood pressure. On February 24th, 2006, Lori married Leland Anthony Vallow, who was born August 17th, 1956.
Oh, a little bit older, this guy.
In Cashew, Louisiana.
Did you say that right?
I don't know.
Calcasio.
You heard me. Crack them shells.
You can shuck an oyster, I tell you.
And commonly known as Charles Vallow in Las Vegas, Nevada. So, obviously, folks, you heard from my comments, I have a problem with this woman being married so many times. Or people in general. I also have a problem with the idiots who keep marrying this woman. Like, you don't know she's been married.
Like, check her Facebook page.
Something. Check the rings on her vagina. You can see.
One grows out for every husband.
You can see. So in Las Vegas, Nevada, Vallow, a lifelong Catholic, became a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, LDS, for those people who are keeping up.
Keeping score at home, the LDS.
Converted to his new wife's faith, Vallow had 2 sons from a previous marriage, Nicholas and Zachary Chase. In 2013, the couple adopted Vallow's grandnephew, Joshua Jackson JJ Vallow.
JJ?
Before
it's
moving to Kauai.
If I ever heard it.
Isn't it, though?
Yeah.
Before moving to Hawaii in late 2014.
You got that one right.
Yep. Around 2015, Lori read Chad Daybell's Standing in Holy Places series of books, reportedly becoming obsessed with them. In 2016, the Vallow family moved back to Arizona. In the fall of 2018, Lori and her friend Melanie Gibb attended a Preparing a People event where Lori was introduced to Chad for the first time.
Oh, well, Preparing a People.
Sounds like you're eating people.
Sounds like our banter at the beginning. We're preparing a people for this nonsense.
That was a stretch. But I'll take it.
We'll take it today.
According to Gibb, by the end of the weekend, Chad told Lori the two had been married in the 7 previous lifetimes. The two soon began in private communication.
I got to work on my game.
Oh, man, you got to get it together. Well, what did you tell Amelia to get her? How did you even meet her?
Plenty of Fish.
Really? POF, huh?
POF. She
not-
said hello first. I like to remind her of that.
That's not really a place.
Then I was like, hey, here's my number.
That's not really a place where you meet and stay with people, was it? I've never been on any site, but
You never use a dating site?
Why I'm good looking. Look how pretty I am. Why would I use a dating site?
Yeah. I mean, you throw some filters on there, and it's what was it? I used, what was a big one for hooking up?
Tinder. But I thought Plenty of Fish was like
that.
I thought Plenty of Fish was like Tinder though.
No, it's not as bad. Tinder is like, okay, this is what's going on.
Okay.
Plenty of Fish is nuts. Whatever happens, happens.
Got you.
Here we are 3 years later with a house.
You guys are married now.
Yeah, no.
Better not be. I haven't gotten any invites. I'm waiting for that.
You'll know.
Oh, I know.
You can be an usher.
Be a fucking usher. You get the job of usher at a wedding for kids or old men. You know, be a fucking.
Fine, you can throw the rose petals.
You gotta be standing there with some fucking kid or some old ass man that's showing people to their seats.
It's in his pants. You can see his white socks.
I'd pretend like I had some bad breakout before I would show up and be the usher at a wedding.
Hey, I cured. I'm here for the reception.
Go, I'm not coming to nothing.
Oh, you're going to be dancing. Speaking of a wedding I was just at, I led a charge on the dance floor. This DJ was not
up.
There was literally 2 people standing out there. The songs they were playing just weren't for dancing. So I went up to the bar. I took a shot, open bar. And then I went over to the DJ. I said, listen, between you and I, what's going to get this crowd on the feet is Club Can't Handle Me by Flo Rida. He said, okay. Usually when you request a song, you might hear it later on. It's the next song.
Because he knew.
Because he knew. He saw me taking a shot. He's like, this is going to be good. When I went out there, I believe I opened with the Carlton. And then I just did my own thing from there. But I can tell you, it went from 2 people on the dance floor to about 40 by the time that song was over, led by yours truly.
Wait a minute. Did you dance at my wedding? I don't think you did.
No, it's yours was a little more like controlled atmosphere. I
What
guess.
are you talking about?
This was completely out of control.
This was it was a madhouse at my wedding.
It was fun. Don't get me wrong, but I wasn't drunk enough to dance.
Why? It was an open bar. I'm surprised you weren't.
I know, because I usually take advantage of those.
Well, you know, we did get married a little way out for people who weren't staying the night out that way. So I could see if you didn't get tanked. But good for you for getting. I've never seen you dance in the 11 years we're coming up on soon of friendship.
There's video out there.
Well, I don't want it out there. Get it over here. Get it over here. I got to see these moves, man. You doing a Carlton?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it was a poor attempt.
Well, I got to say.
But it was an attempt nonetheless.
How sore were you the next morning?
My lower back was a little tight, but I just, stretched on my inversion board, and here I am back.
You're like an old man on your inversion board.
Yeah, I lost one of you hang upside down, and there's these cushion things when you wrap your feet around so your feet don't dig into the bar. Yeah. I lost one of them, so I went and bought a pool noodle, and I cut the ends off the pool noodle and stuck it on there, and I dangled from a pool noodle.
Are so cheap.
I am cheap.
You're so
You know what a new one of those cost?
You're what?
At least $50 on OfferUp.
You're okay. Think about some of the other shit you spent $50 on.
Food.
Yeah. And how much of that can you eat? You are so cheap.
I am.
All right. So according to Gibb, by the end of the weekend, Chad had told Lori the 2 had been married in 7 previous lifetimes. The 2 began a private communication.
So it didn't work out 6 times, and then the 7th one stuck? Is that what they're saying?
Whatever it is, if that had been what he told her, it would have worked out because she's been married about 10 times.
She's probably doing the math in her head like, oh my God, he's right.
Oh, this is great. Several weeks after their initial meeting, Lori's husband left town on a business trip, and Lori held an intimate overnight gathering at her home.
Oh.
In attendance were both Gibb and Chad, who was speaking at another conference in Mesa, Arizona. Gibb later recalled Chad lavishing attention on Lori and talking about his unusual religious beliefs and the deeper mysteries of God.
I was just about to say, this sounds like a good time, but you lost me.
With a small group of the overnight guests. According to Gibb, Chad stated that he had lived 31 different lives on various Earth-like planets.
And next, we'll cut off our genitals with bricks.
How do you even stay around this guy? He referred to others as light or dark and various shades in between.
I wonder what I would be.
Light. So
is light good or is light bad?
I don't know. Chad believed the dark individuals were from this earth, but were followers of Satan.
Well, that answers that question.
Oh, so you'd be dark.
I know. I'd be pasty.
Those who were light were followers of Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm dark.
That's what I just said. Chad Daybell referred to Lori as an eternal being of 21 separate lives, only 5 of which had occurred on this planet. The same 5 he had lived on this planet. Lori was both thrilled and attracted to this belief system and became increasingly fixated on this newfound purpose and on Chad.
He had to have had a 10-inch.
Oh, at least. At least. He had a 10-inch, and if she smiled real nice, it went to 12. December 5th, 2018, Chad and Lori appeared together on the Preparing of People podcast episode, Time to Warrior Up.
I don't want our listeners jumping over to that.
You know what?
I don't want to lose you.
You know, I don't like this name because there's too many P's. Preparing a People podcast.
Could you stop spitting, please?
Chad later stayed at the Vallow residence in Arizona. On February 2019, according to Charles Vallow, Lori was informing him that she no longer cared about him or JJ and claimed that she was the reincarnated wife of LDS founder Joseph Smith, then vanished for 58 days.
Okay, I can see where this is going. The guy was just being smooth, playing into her delusions.
Yes. Well, I mean, that's what a player does. The same month, Charles filed for divorce, stating that his wife had threatened to murder him, taken $35,000 from their joint bank accounts, and stolen his truck. He filed for an order of protection against Lori at the advice of his attorney, citing a genuine fear for his life. On July 11th, 2019, Charles Vallow was shot and killed in Chandler, Arizona by Lori's brother.
It's right down the street.
Jesus, Alex Cox, who claimed self-defense. Cox alleged that he went to confront Charles about abusing his sister, whereupon Charles Vallow struck him in the head with the bat, so he went to get his gun. Both JJ and Tylee were present during the shooting.
Oh, that's not good.
Were present during the shooting. No, it's not.
They're going to be those kids with problems in classes.
Lori did not inform Charles' extended family or children from his previous marriage of the murder. After Charles's death, his attorney stated that he was primarily concerned for JJ's safety and well-being, as he needed a consistent routine due to his special needs. Charles was also concerned for Tylee, but he was unable to include her in the filings as she was not his biological daughter, and thus he had no legal standing. He withdrew the petition 1 month later, saying he wanted to try to make the marriage work. A wedding ring was purchased on Amazon from the deceased Charles account for $35.99.
That's a good deal. Is that a payment or is that the actual price?
On October 2nd, 2019, 17 days before the death of Chad's wife, Tammy.
I got the ring. The one you wanted? Yep. Got it. Take her out.
Sweet deal. Another factor contributing to the mystery was Chad and Lori's well-documented obsession with certain apocalyptic.
There we go. Use your words.
Apocalyptic beliefs about which Chad had discussed in numerous books and podcasts. Melanie Bordeaux, Lori's niece, reportedly shared these beliefs.
You nailed a French name, no problem.
Yeah, I did. I took French for like 2 years. So words like do. I remember it easy.
Bordeaux? No.
Badooks.
Put up your Badooks.
As of September 23rd, 2019, a doorbell video of JJ playing with a friend is the last known video of him taken. His last confirmed sighting was at Rexburg's Kennedy Elementary School. On September 23rd, 2019, Lori contacted the school to tell them that she was withdrawing JJ from classes, claiming she would be homeschooling him.
Those are always the smartest kids. I'm homeschooled.
Are you saying their parents aren't geniuses?
I'm just saying, if you homeschool your kid, you're judged.
Are you saying that those parents don't do as good a job as the teachers who are trained to do that job?
If this doesn't pan out in one of your next 7 lives, you can try school.
I am kind of with you, unless you got one of those parents that is just borderline genius, or is a professor or a teacher of some sort.
Yeah, but half of school is like the social skills. Like you learn your social skills from your peers, not from adults.
Well, we're not talking about from that standpoint, right? We're talking about from getting the education.
Okay, you'll be smart, but you'll be weird. You'll be the weird smart kid.
Don't think you'll be that. So I guess what I'm saying is, you, sir, Joe, and Sue are not going to do as good a job teaching a kid as if you sent the kid to school where people are trained to do this.
They might learn better, but they're going to be awkward. They're not going to be hanging out with my kid.
You're not going to let
my
them
kid
be
is not allowed to hang out with
no homeschool kids.
Negative.
So this like that scene Forrest Gump with the homeschool kid gets on the bus one day. He's like, can't sit here.
I'll be like, son, you put your foot up on that seat. You did not let him sit with you.
You know my favorite.
He's different.
I think if you homeschool your kid, make a choice. If you do it, you got to stick with it. You can't homeschool your kid, then they get to 8th grade, decide you're retiring, and then send them off to public school.
Go get the weird out.
Go. No, you got to ride this shit out all the way to 12th grade. There's got to be a graduation in your living room. You got to do prom with all the other homeschool fucking kids in the neighborhood.
Calculus.
You got to go the whole fucking way.
Mom's gonna dance with her son.
Oh yeah, this got you thought you were so fucking smart when you were teaching them how to color in the fucking lines. You got to take this all the way.
You used to stand on my toes. Now I stand on his toes.
Gonna ride this shit out. No way. On September 24th, 2019, Lori contacted the school to tell them that she was withdrawing JJ from classes, claiming she would be homeschooling him. Tylee was last seen September 8th, 2019, at Yellowstone National Park with her brother JJ, her mother Lori, and her uncle Alex Cox, Lori's brother. Chad had become incommunicado.
Incommunicado.
That's what I said. I'm like 4 steps in over here.
The more I drink, the better I get at pronouncing these things.
Last speaking with filmmaker Devin K. Hansen via text messaging. In October 2019, 2 Venmo payments were made from Tylee's account to her older half-brother, Kobe Ryan. One payment was sent on October 10th with a message that read, "We love you." And the second payment was sent on October 16th with a heart emoji. Kobe has said he had not heard from Tylee since these texts. After text messaging Tylee indicating he was worried, he received responses from Tylee's cell phone that indicated she was safe but too busy to talk. After repeated calls to Tylee went unanswered, Kobe became more worried.
Uh-oh. Yeah, something's not good here.
Jumping over to Chad and Lori, they were married in Hawaii on November 5th, 2019, 2 weeks after the death of Chad's first wife.
That's quick. It's moving around.
That was a weird jump. Chad's wife, Tammy Daybell.
Sewing the story together sometimes. I'm going to make miracles.
I was like, what so jumping over to Chad and Lori.
Rather than go back and find out where it goes, I just slap a little disclaimer on the front. You got me, Sidney. You caught me.
I'm sitting here like,
that's a weird jump.
I'm sorry, folks. I might be a little confused, like you may be a little confused.
Trying to make it sound like you like copy and paste.
Let's go back here. Let's read this. I'm gonna read the last sentence.
Oh, you're making me stop.
Then we go into the transition. After text messaging, Tylee indicating he was worried. He received responses from Tylee's cell phone that indicated she was safe, but too busy to talk. After repeated calls to Tylee went unanswered, Kobe became more worried.
All right. Well, what about Chad and Lori? Can we go back to that?
Yeah. So jumping to Chad and Lori, they were married in Hawaii on November 5th, 2019. 2 weeks after the death of Chad's first wife, Tammy Daybell. There, they told others that Tylee had died in 2017 and or that Lori had no minor children. Back in Rexburg, I feel like I'm reading some weird
wait, let's jump again.
But now, while back on the ranch. Back in Rexburg on November 26th. And you know what? I'm sitting here as I'm reading this. I'm thinking about my very good friend.
Well, he's
Bruce.
a good friend.
Bruce, listen to this, and he's going to text me with some shit.
Oh.
Actually, no, better yet, it's going to be Taryn. Taryn's going to text me some shit after she listens to this one. Back in Rexburg.
Constructive, I'm sure.
I'm sure. On November 26th, she called me a Karen last week.
Oh, what?
After last week's episode, she called me a Karen. She texted me, called me a Karen. For people who want to know why, go back and listen to, go back and listen 2 weeks ago to our episode, and you'll hear why.
Taryn, that's a good call.
Taryn hit me up and shut up.
He is kind of a Karen. You ever seen him at a restaurant? Sends food back more than he doesn't.
Back in Rexburg, on November 26, police visited Lori's townhouse at the request of JJ's grandmother, Kay Woodcock.
Wait, what?
Such a 12-year-old. Kay Woodcock.
Wait.
What?
I can't point to what you're reading?
No, I would not.
Did I mistype?
No, right there, man.
Oh, Woodcock.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you were two different words.
No, Kay Woodcock.
I thought it was Kay Woodcock is what you were saying.
No.
I'm like, it's Cox.
To conduct a welfare check on JJ, Lori told police that JJ was in Arizona with his family. That night, a neighbor saw Lori and Alex Cox packing a truck outside her home. When the Rexburg Police and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, anybody else would just say FBI,
when you're plagiarizing, Sidney, this is
arrived the next day to search the home, it was abandoned. Chad's home was also searched by investigators. From December 2019 to January 2020, Rexburg Police, the Fremont County Sheriff's Office, and the FBI, look at that there.
It makes it sound like it's a long period, but that could literally be a few days.
Intensify. So from the 31st to the 3rd.
From December 2008 all the way into January of the following year.
Oh, no, we look like crazy for like 3 days, bro.
We tried. We got tired. We got hungry.
Went home. It was New Year's Eve. What do you want from me? And the FBI intensified the investigation into the disappearances of the two children, as well as the investigation to Tammy's death and the fight of Chad and Lori from Idaho. Evidence was collected and Tammy's body was exhumed for autopsy. Kobe and JJ's grandparents pleaded with the Daybells to return the children, but the latter offering a reward of $20,000. Investigators contended that Joshua and Tylee's lives are in danger. The children are not with Chad and Lori. Who knows where they are or what has happened to them? But she has completely refused to assist this investigation, choosing instead to leave the state with her new husband.
Oh, well, that's guilt.
Yeah,
I'm going to say
I would agree with that.
that she's guilty. That's my guess.
I would agree with that. Through their lawyer, the Daybell stated that Chad Daybell was a loving husband and he has support of his children in this matter. Lori Daybell is a devoted mother and she resents assertions to the contrary.
Oh, she's going to eat those words.
We look forward to addressing the allegations once they have moved beyond speculation and rumor. Authorities soon drew their attention to a Rexburg storage locker rented by Lori in October 2019. Inside, they discovered items belonging to or related to Tylee and JJ, such as clothing, bikes, and photographs, all of which had been abandoned when Lori suddenly left Rexburg at the end of November 2019. Video footage shows her and her brother, Alex Cox, moving items in and out of the locker prior to her departure.
Oh, that'd be a good one to get on, like Storage Wars. Stop bidding on it.
On February 20th, 2020, Lori was arrested by the Kauai Police Department in Princeville, Hawaii, and charged with 2 felony counts of desertion and non-supportive dependent children by prosecutors in Madison County, Idaho. She was also charged with 3 misdemeanors: resisting of obstructing officers, criminal solicitation to commit a crime, and contempt of court. Lori was held on $5 million bail.
Whoa, for contempt of court?
Jesus. She later agreed to be extradited back to Idaho to fight the charges. The judge lowered her bail to $1 million. Thanks for the break, bro.
I don't know where I was going to come up with 5, but hey, can you break it $2 million?
Right. Who break this 20? On May 1st, 2020, Lori appeared for a court hearing in Rexburg to request a reduction of her $1 million bail. The judge denied a request. At least 2 local bond companies were reportedly unwilling to work with her. On March 24th, 2020, NBC News reported on documents showing that Chad and Lori became convinced that Tylee and JJ were possessed and had become zombies.
Uh-oh.
On June 9th, 2020, police executed a search warrant at Chad's home, where they discovered human remains buried in a purported pet cemetery. Chad was booked into jail later that day on obstruction and concealment of evidence. He was later charged with felony murder.
Oh, about time. That's where the bail is right there.
On June 10th, his bail was set at $1 million.
Boom.
Excuse me. On July 2nd, prosecutors dropped 2 of the charges against Lori: 2 felony counts of desertion and non-supportive dependent children, and instead charged her with obstruction or concealment of evidence in regards to her children's remains.
That's it. So she's not going to get like murder here?
It doesn't seem like it, at least not right now.
They're her kids.
On July 17, 2020, in light of the 2 felony counts against Lori having been dropped, her bond was lowered by Madison County Judge Michelle Mallard. Judge Mallard decided to decrease her bond to $50,000 on each charge, totaling $150K, but noted that Chad would still need to post $1 million in neighboring Fremont County to get out of jail. In addition to the bond reduction, a jury trial for the Madison County charges against Lori was set for January 25th to 29th, 2021. On May 25th, 2021, Chad and Lori were indicted on a charge of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder,
Oh, there we go.
and grand theft by deception for the deaths of Tylee and JJ and Tammy.
Oh, they just had to get their facts together before. I like what they did. They got their shit together and then said, all right, we got you.
Yeah. We're not letting you get up out of here. We'll do whatever we got to do. And you're right. They did. They moved some things around. And I think she had to be like, okay, they must be getting closer to me or figure some stuff out. They're dropping charges and
Time to snitch.
charging me with different things. So Lori was charged with grand theft related to Social Security survivor benefits, over $1,000 allocated for the care of minors Tylee, Ryan, and JJ Vallow that were appropriated after the children were missing and ultimately found deceased. Chad was charged with insurance fraud related to a life insurance policy he had Tammy Daybell, for which he was the beneficiary and received funds after her death. On June 10th, 2020, the Woodcock and Ryan families confirmed that the human remains found on Chad's property were those of Tylee and JJ.
Oh, that's sad.
This finding was officially confirmed by Rexburg Police on June 13th. Since the children's remains were found, they are no longer considered missing, and the investigation is now focused on determining the circumstances surrounding their deaths.
Oh, this is awful. What a shitty. And I just saw this not long ago on TV. Like, it just popped up on the news, and I'm like, what a horrible bitch. We can do a story on her.
Yeah, I
Your own kids, man. Your own kids.
I'm religious to a certain extent. Anyway, I shouldn't say to a certain extent. I believe in God. I believe in the devil. I believe in hell. I believe in heaven. I believe all that stuff exists. I shouldn't say to a certain extent. I grew up in the church, but I do. I hope there's a special place in hell for child killers.
I want to believe in hell just for people like this.
This was sourced by Wikipedia, by the way. Wikipedia.com.
That's the third beer getting opened by me, in case anyone's wondering.
I want to hope that there's a special place, because to murder is one thing, but a child can't defend he or she. So
Your own kid, man. I mean, I've seen kids I want to strangle. Don't get me wrong.
well, we just saw
It's
one
your
on the
own
video.
kid, right? If that was your kid, I'd be like, you know what? Like Chris Rock, I understand.
That was terrible.
Well, I nail my impressions.
I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say about that. But this one, I didn't expect that one. That one kind of popped up on me, kind of made me sad, man. I thought she was going to end up killing one of the husbands or something like that. I did not realize she was going to end up killing.
And not that killing's right, but like killing the heat of passion is a little bit more understandable. You know, it's like, okay, we've all kind of been in a relationship. We've been pushed. Maybe not as far as someone who's killed, but you get it, like all fair and love and war type of thing. But kids, man, and your own kids, come on.
Yeah, well, and you look at it, it's not even just the fact of killing them. It's not as if it happened in the heat of the moment, because you can't even say that, because both of them tried to set themselves up to take advantage of it financially after the death of those kids.
That's awful.
You know, she took whatever it was, $1,000, whatever it was she took taken, and he had a life insurance policy that he collected on.
Well, he collected out on the ex-wife or the dead wife, right?
Oh, that's right. You're right. On
Tammy.
The dead wife. I do apologize. You're right. On the dead wife.
That'd have been super obvious on the kids.
Yeah, because who hasn't thought about killing their spouse once or twice?
I mean, it's crushing mind. Here and there.
Okay, let's stop. You tried to drift too far down.
Just saying, you get your hands around it. And I'm kidding.
All right,
kidding.
Jesus, Avelia, run.
Oh, please, if anyone's in danger, it's me.
No doubt. I hope she hears this.
She probably will.
Do we know what she does to your nipples?
Oh.
Okay, goodbye. All right. So, I've been Sidney Smith.
Oh, is it? I get to say my name? Jamie Michael Kammeyer, since we're using three names in this story.
Okay. So I've been Sidney Smith, and this is
Jamie Kammeyer.
from Sidney Smith Creative. This has been the Murderess Podcast. If you like our show, as we mentioned earlier, drop us a lovely line on Apple Podcasts Subscribe wherever you're listening to us right now, whether it be Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. And I can't say this enough. Please, please, please go ahead and share with a friend this holiday season. Remember, you can also support us by hitting us up at patreon.com, Murderous Podcast, or murderouspodcast.com, and maybe buy a piece of merch.
Yes, new merch is coming.
It is always coming. Yes, yes. We want to give you guys, though, a very heartfelt happy Thanksgiving. Thank you guys very much for listening to us drink beer and chatter on about our whatever boring shit we're talking about and about murder.
And cranberry sauce.
Oh, man.
Get the Ocean Spray can.
Don't screw your kids over by trying to get them the homemade shit.
There probably isn't a single cranberry in that can, and I don't care.
Not at all. I don't know what it's made of.
It's yummy.
It's made of cranberry tears. That's what it's made of. About the story you just heard, we sourced it from Wikipedia. Remember, folks, this holiday season. This I don't know what is wrong with
that's
me.
new. That's it.
This holiday season. You say season. It's just you make a sign. Remember, be aware of the your surroundings. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you.
'Tis the season.